There's a financial threshold that most people never talk about, but once you understand it, it changes how you see money forever. The $250,000 rule. This is the point where your investments start generating enough passive income to feel real, around $20,000 per year at 8% returns. It's the moment when compound interest shifts from theoretical to tangible, when your money starts working as hard as you do, and when financial independence stops being a distant dream and becomes a visible, achievable reality. Most people focus on the first $100,000 because that's the hardest milestone. But $250,000 is where everything accelerates exponentially. And today I'm breaking down why $250,000 is the most important financial target you've never heard of, what changes when you hit it, how long it takes to get there, and what you need to do differently once you cross this threshold. If you're serious about building wealth, this is the number you need to be obsessing over. Let's dive in. The $250,000 rule is simple. Once you have $250,000 invested, you're generating approximately $20,000 per year in returns at 8% average annual growth. That's $1,667 per month. For most people, that's close to covering rent, mortgage, or basic living expenses. This is the moment when passive income becomes substantial enough to feel in your daily life. At $10,000 invested, you're earning $800 per year. Nice, but insignificant. At $50,000, you're earning $4,000 per year. Helpful, but not life-changing. At $100,000, you're earning $8,000 per year. Starting to matter. But at $250,000, you're earning $20,000 per year, which is enough to reduce work hours, cover major expenses, or accelerate your path to full financial independence. This is the inflection point where wealth building shifts from grind to momentum. Below $250,000, you're doing all the heavy lifting. Above $250,000, your money starts pulling its weight. Here's why $250,000 matters more than other milestones. At $100,000, compounding becomes emotionally real. At $250,000, it becomes financially impactful. The difference is profound. $100,000 generating $8,000 per year is encouraging, but you're still dependent on your salary for survival. $250,000 generating $20,000 per year means you could theoretically work part-time and your investments would cover the income gap. Or you could maintain full-time work and use that $20,000 to accelerate to $500,000, then $1 million. The psychological shift is massive. You're no longer just saving, you're building a parallel income stream that's growing independently. Most people quit before $250,000 because progress feels slow. But those who push through discover that $250,000 to $500,000 happens faster than $0 to $250,000. The rule is the gateway to exponential wealth. Let's talk timelines. How long does it take to reach $250,000? If you invest $500 per month at 8% returns, it takes about 18 years. If you invest $1,000 per month, it takes 11 years. If you invest $1,500 per month, it takes 8.5 years. If you invest $2,000 per month, it takes 7 years. The pattern is clear. Increasing contributions dramatically compresses the timeline. Most people in their 30s earning $60,000 to $100,000 can realistically save $1,000 to $1,500 per month if they live below their means and avoid lifestyle inflation. That means reaching $250,000 by their early to mid-40s. If you're aggressive, cutting expenses, increasing income, investing $2,000 to $3,000 per month, you can hit $250,000 in your late 30s. The key insight: this isn't a 30-year goal. It's a 7 to 15-year goal depending on intensity. Most people never hit it because they don't prioritize it, but those who do unlock a level of financial freedom most people never experience. Here's what changes once you hit $250,000. First, financial stress decreases dramatically. You know that even if you lost your job, your investments are generating $20,000 per year, which buys you significant runway. Second, you gain optionality. You can take lower-paying jobs you enjoy, reduce hours, or pursue passion projects because your investments supplement income. Third, compounding becomes visible and motivating. Watching your portfolio generate $20,000 per year without effort makes you want to keep going. Fourth, you start thinking in years to freedom instead of decades. At $250,000, you're halfway to $500,000, which generates $40,000 per year, potentially enough for lean financial independence. Fifth, you shift from accumulation mindset to acceleration mindset. You're no longer asking, can I do this? You're asking, how fast can I get to $500,000, then $1 million? The confidence and momentum at $250,000 separate those who coast from those who compound to seven figures.
Tell me in the comments, how close are you to $250,000, and what's one thing you'll do this week to get closer? This is the threshold. This is the rule. Let's cross it together.